experience of Bitcoin trading has been bad. Trading, essentially, what you are doing while trading is you're gambling. You're hoping that your money will, increase but in a very short time.
We definitely don't have a regulation in India. We definitely don't think, however, that cryptocurrency is all bad. There is, of course, a very large prospect of it being used for money laundering and for dark web activities. This is a reality.
So while I was trading, I learned the lesson that, in the long run, if you don't know how to trade, if you don't know the technicals, you are going to lose money. So the best way to actually build wealth is by investing, not trading. So I've lost significant amount of money in trading, but fortunately, by investing in long term, with the vision of long term, it seems like, I am in profit right now. Comparing the stock market and cryptocurrency market is like comparing apples versus oranges, right? Like the only common denominator there is that you can trade something on something called as a market, right? But cryptocurrency markets are alive 24/7. People are from all around the world are trading the same fungible token. So a Bitcoin traded in America, Bitcoin traded in China, Bitcoin traded in India are the same Bitcoin. They're the Bitcoins on the same network, right? But at the same time, that's not the case with stock market, and the returns are also very less comparatively on the stock market because cryptocurrency is a nascent technology. So even when it goes to losses, they are significant when it's in the crypto markets versus limited when it's the stock market. I actually believe in investing like an SIP, so systematic investment plan. I invest a little every week in Bitcoin, and I recommend people to do that as well, so that it doesn't affect you when Bitcoin movements of like 30-40% in a week or so doesn't scare you basically. My experience with trading has been horrible. So in the beginning it would seem like you are doing it right, you're winning and you're getting more money and you're making the right trade calls, but you're also trying it with a smaller amount, and then suddenly you try with a bigger amount, and that's when you made the wrong decision and you lose money, and then you go in and try to win it back or try to recover the losses, and unless you know what trading is, how to identify a trend and then make a trade. If you are just trading because you think something is going to happen, like it's going to go up or down, that is eventually going to cause you losses. So this way, right? But my experience with slowly investing in cryptocurrencies has been very good, right? Because obviously we've all seen the movement in Bitcoin's price in the last 1 year or so, right? So I still recommend that invest slowly, do not trade. But of course, again, while you are investing, don't take a mortgage and start investing whatever money you have. You need to invest a little bit, only what you can afford to lose. And I follow this principle through my investment strategies.
Lot of controversy only in the domain of media, as far as I can think. There is a lot of engagement from because there is lack of information, and because there is a strong amount of interest from millions of people in India today who want to invest into crypto and want to understand more about it, and because there is no authentic piece of information that is available. We definitely don't have a regulation in India. We definitely don't think, however, that cryptocurrency is all bad. There is, of course, a very large prospect of it being used for money laundering and for dark web activities and for activities which are illicit, for example, narcotics. This is a reality. However, there are people like me who have nothing to hide, and there are people who have put their genuine savings in it and are hoping that they will be able to not pick a theme, but use it as a currency in future at least. So I don't know why there is a lot of controversy. I think as a consumer, as a user, as a buyer and seller, it is clear the value of cryptocurrencies or Bitcoin is absolutely clear. And see, I first bought Bitcoin and Ethereum also back in 2017. My wife and I decided that we want to park a very small amount of our savings into it. And since then, this has grown quite well. We probably had about 20x growth since we invested. In fact, earlier this year, we invested more money into Bitcoin and never sold. So I don't look at it as something I want to make a return in the short term from. I definitely care about the money I have, the asset that I have in that currency, but I only look at it as a very long asset. I am fully aware that there are regulatory challenges in India recognizing cryptocurrency and gains made for it. I have definitely complied with all the laws and regulations required to make sure that my money is secure and I'm in the clean. And therefore, I don't see any reason why I would not invest into cryptocurrency in future.